Hey, hey, what you know good? This your newly Station KQKC coming back at you with another video. Yes, you read that right. The reason why Joshua don't want to have the fight in the UK. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason. You probably can guess already by looking at the picture of him and Takam. Well, Eddie Hearn and your friendly neighborhood heavyweight Anthony Joshua wants to have the fight in the UK because they want to give back to the fans. That's right. They want to give back to the fans that came out and supported him and wanted to just give them the gratitude and just say thank you. And also, he had to take a pay cut just to do it for the fans that love him, and the fans that think he's groovy. All the mates, as they would say. But ask me what I say. I say bullshit. You know why? You know why KQKC say that? Because that's not the reason. The reason is right in front of you. First of all, it's for a home court advantage. Okay? Home court advantage works pretty well in a lot of other sports like football, baseball, and basketball. That crowd sometimes give you that to go that extra mile. And also the referee give you that and give you a break. We all know that. And I'm not talking only this fight. We have seen Anthony Joshua stamina. We know that. Deontay Wilder pointed that out months ago. He needed to lay off the weights. Oh sure, it looked good for the ladies, but it's no good for your stamina. Thank God you was able to get most of them out of there before you ran out of gas, which you haven't fought Deontay Wilder yet. That's why. And the only reason you didn't run out of gas with Klitschko because he was older. Hell, he was trying to breathe too. Come on, people. Am I making sense here? Now, it's this boxing channel called Hatman Strikes Back. I respect the brother. 90% of the time, he's right. He's honest. He's unbiased. And he keep it real. And with this equation, as far as, well, he said, well, Deontay Wilder, he wants to fight at home because he gets special treatment. Because, see, he got a timeout called because the referee or the doctor wanted to check him out and this and that. Well, let me talk to you, Hatman Strikes Back channel, boxing channel. It is now a law in Brooklyn, New York, for the doctor to call time out when a fighter took too much punishment the round before. That is a new law in Brooklyn. Look at the fights that have been held in Brooklyn where people have got rocked or got opened up or something. Watch how the doctors call them to the side. Even Paulie Maliangi, if I'm saying it right, I'm sorry, Paulie. he would tell you, wow, they act like this is a doctor office, the way they check him out. Quote, unquote. So that's not going to fly, Hat Man. I subscribe to your channel too, brother. You haven't subscribed to mine, but that's alright. I sent you an email, you haven't sent one back, but that's okay. But that's what's happening. And yes, I'm an unbiased channel. I'm quite sure Deontay Wilder won the home court advantage too. He's a champion. But I understand where the UK is coming from. But Anthony Joshua's the beast, is the A side. He got 3 belts, but they didn't analyze how he got those belts, did he? No, they didn't. But that was then, this is now. And now the UK don't want Joshua to fight Wilder. Why? Because it's a high-risk fight. That's why. That's why Anthony Joshua said, well, you know what? I need all the help I can get. I would take a pay cut. Please, come to the UK. I get the help I need from the crowd and the referee. Big Baby Miller pointed that out. And he partially, remember now, I said partially with Eddie Hearns. Yes, that is correct. That is true. He's with Eddie Hearns. He got a matchroom check after his last fight with DeLopez. So, is he calling it like he see it? Or are we just playing fanboy, as Hatman Strikes Back said? Or are we being unbiased and telling it like it is? Now, Hatman Strikes Back, I got a lot of respect for that brother. He's from the UK. And this fight, as I mentioned, most likely won't happen next. Now, it would be nice if it happened in the latter part of the year. Matter of fact, the end of the year and with a bang. That'd be great for boxing. That'd be great for the people. That'd be great for the countries. Both countries. But the question is, will it happen? Now, I don't have no doubt Eddie Hearns is a very, very smart promoter. I definitely know Al Heyman is a very smart promoter. I put my money up against Al Heyman any day. But sometimes things, or how can I put it? Somebody wants to win better than the other one. Other words, you know, we playing tug of war. You know, you pull, I push. You push, I pull. But who's in the middle? The fight fans and the casual fight fans. I would love to see Deontay Wilder win all those belts and be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. But if Anthony Joshua wins, that's great. It doesn't matter. You know, we got 2 heavyweights going at it at the highest point in their careers. Because all I want to do is like Hatman Strikes Back. I just want to see the fight. I'm no fanboy. I like Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. If I had my choice, yes, I'll pull for Wilder. But, like I say, they both are great fighters, and I would love to see the fight. I would give anything to see that fight. But we know that might not happen. At least not right now. Now, Eddie Hearns, maybe he's focusing on his new adventure, The Zone. He talked with Mikey Garcia. Now, Mikey Garcia is a straight shooter. He's promoting his own self now. So he's learning the ropes. Mayweather trying to teach him the ropes. A lot of people. Al Heyman, He learning, he asking questions, And he's honest. He honest as he gets. I really love Mikey Garcia. He got great balance. And he will fight anybody, but he's a thinker in and out the ring. Now, he told a reporter here lately that Eddie Hearns did approach him about becoming one of the fighters in the zone because he's not under nobody's contract. So, but if he decided to turn him down, hey, he thought about it. He think it's a good idea. Just like PBC, they doing great. Them and Showtime together is like killing HBO ass. And the zone, what they say is maybe $20, whatever. They got sports packages out there in the United States when basketball, football, and baseball are cheaper than that. We ain't gonna talk about the fire stick that the UK practice every day, showing us how to steal TV and sports packages, but that's a different story. But if Mikey Garcia turned down this offer, which he may or may not, Robert Garcia said it was a good offer. He said it was a damn good offer. So maybe Eddie is desperate because I can't see him put on championship fights on the zone, American championship fights, unless he lower his standards and boxing standards to bring good fights. Oh yeah, I don't have no doubt he's gonna have C-level fighters, B-level fighters, cause all the A fighters, the A+ fighters are already signed over here. See, Eddie Hearns have to do his homework. Boxing is not like the UK over here. They don't give a shit about boxing in the zone here. Sure, you might have a hardcore boxing fan might purchase it. You might make $100. And that's it. So everybody into what? The NBA Finals. Steph Curry and LeBron going at it for 7 games or maybe 5. Who knows? But the point I'm trying to make is boxing is not taken like that here. And in the UK, they're God to them. A boxing glove is worth damn near $1 million over there. I'm exaggerating, but and it's not going to happen like PBC. It's not. PBC got the networks free, and the zone what $20? I'll take the free any day. And of course, Al Heyman has the hottest fighters out there. Come on, Hat Man, you gotta admit that. He got everybody that's championship caliber and that holds belts. Mayweather Promotions, he's hooked up with Al Heyman too. So, fuck the bullshit, and let's be honest. Anthony Joshua would like to have home court advantage. Why? Because if he don't get knocked out and it goes all the way to the judges, we know he gonna get the decision? We know that. Hat man, we know that, man. You my guy. I subscribe to your channel, and you know I love what you talk about. You know, I do, and I agree with you majority of the time. If the United States is wrong, they're wrong. Now, if the UK is right, they're right. But let's keep it real. He needs that home court advantage. Yes, he does. And Deontay Wilder, he needs that home court advantage. Not because of the referee. Because like I said, the referee don't break them up. Not like they did, like Joshua did to Cone. No. Cone couldn't even work inside. Why? Because Joshua don't like that shit. He don't like to work inside. Actually, he can't really. He's not a good inside fighter. You know, nothing to take nothing away from Joshua or anything like that. But he's just not an inside fighter. You know, Deontay is really not one either. So, what the referee do? He steps in. And to go, you know, if you watch the fight, he'd be like, come on. You know, he didn't say those words out loud, but he was like, you know, man, come on. Damn, give me a break here. You know? And like I said, with Deontay Wilder, that is a law in Brooklyn, New York. Now, in Vegas, that wouldn't happen. No, that wouldn't happen. Deontay Wilder weathered that storm, would have sat down, got right back up, and went right back out there to fight. Now, in Brooklyn, they taking very, very extra cautious for fighters. Brooklyn, to them, safety's first. Which, hey, you know, can you blame them? No. We have a lot of concussions and a lot of things that happen to fighters. Oh, sure, I respect every fighter that steps in the ring. Every fighter. But we all know, me, Hatman Strikes Back, Boxing Ego, Fanon International Boxing, 78 Sport, man, we all know that the head, the cranium, is not meant to be hit hard like they hit. And especially heavyweights. And we're not talking about one shot. We're talking repetitiously. We're talking about round after round. Sure, they dropped from 15 rounds down to 12. Sure, they did that. But that still don't stop that shit in your brain from rattling. They some call it Parkinson's disease. Some call it Alzheimer's. Anybody can get anything with the wrong hit. Anybody can have that slurred speech at any time. So they fought so many years. The reason why Mayweather don't have it, as an example, because he was a defensive fighter. He's a counterpuncher. I'll let you lead and I clean up. So that was his thing. You know, the less you get hit, what was Mayweather clause or phrase? The less you get hit, the longer you in the game or stay in the game. And he worked that shoulder roll, didn't he? For 20-some odd years. But, as I mentioned, Deontay Wilder, he don't have that deep pedigree. That amateur pedigree. That coming out your mama birth canal pedigree. Like Mayweather did. Mayweather came out of the crib fighting. He has a big picture in his he called it the big boy mansion. His first house he built. Beautiful home. And Stephen A. Smith did an interview with him inside that beautiful home after they left that garage. If you go back and look with all them $1 million cars, well, he has a picture of him with boxing gloves on, and he couldn't be no more than 3 or 4 years old. Hello? Somebody out there hear me? You like what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. You hear some more of this. And definitely when you hit that like button, you're going to get notified once you hit the notification bell every time I update you on something. And right now, I'm talking about Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. They both want some type of give and take here, or somebody want some kind of advantage, I would say. So, I'm not going to say it's all on Joshua. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say Joshua want that home court advantage because he want to give back to the families and the people in the country who got him where he at, this and that. You only fought 20 fights, Anthony. Come on now. All right? Anybody, Deontay would say that he had 40. All right? Mayweather retired with 50. I mean, I'm not talking about that. All right? Because Deontay is doing the same shit, but in a different way. Okay? So, what happens now? Well, we don't know. All I can say is just tune in for the next one. This is KQ, KC, and I'm out of here.